Yo, what's up, everybody? It's AG the Dad once again with a man, tip of the week. You heard the music, you heard the intro, you see the man, so you already know what time it is. Uh, man, today we're doing something different. Um, as you can see, we in-house today. Um, I'm gonna let him just do it himself today, live in the studio, but I am gonna come back and mess with him. So let's chat. We're gonna let you chat with Vince the Beast with Fitness Major. Um, it's back in, bro. Good to see you.
Yeah, bro, man, long time.
It's been a minute, man.
Good to be
The
back in
last time,
living color.
yeah, the last time I saw you, you was definitely smaller. So, hey, man. Um, Amber Alert out there. If somebody's missing a pet, a kid or something, the beast might have ate him. I don't know because he looking really big right now. So, um, I mean, with that being said, hey, bro, let me let you do your thing. I gotta step out the office real quick for a second, and man, take it away. It's all you.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, there was some cattle on the way here, so I had to grab a snack on the way here. But thank you everybody again for tuning in. Fitness tip of the week with your boy Vince the Beast. So we're gonna talk about one thing, and shout out again to AG Dad. And it's been a while since we've been in the studio, so it's really different, but it's also nice also to be in and check them out. See all the updates and stuff to see how the platform is growing. So again, make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, and share. This is an interactive show, so drop a line, say hello, and then we get this party started. Keep the participation up. So one of the things I received email and, shout out, um, and so one of the things that one of the messages that I saw was they asked about exercise equipment. Like, and I'm not talking about the gym per se. I'm not talking about stuff in the gym, although some of the stuff can be in the gym. But anybody that has a TV, you don't even need a TV no more. Your smartphones, your laptops, your tablets, especially if you are trying to start a nutrition and or fitness journey, you will get, and as soon as you click on anything related to like weight vest or gloves or exercise equipment, you create the algorithms, like all this other stuff. So once you do that, like the social medias, the pop-ups, that gets sent to wherever, legal or illegal. That's a whole nother story. But they you get this, all of a sudden you start getting these messages or these pop-ups about whatever it is you just looked at. You could look at it 5 minutes ago and like, wait, what? Like I literally just got off it like 30 seconds ago, and here you go getting a pop-up. And it's just amazing how it does that. So, and that's obviously for advertisers and businesses and companies, and that's that puts it in your face, put it in your ear, so that you can get drawn into it. And, some people would check some of that stuff out. But you see those commercials, and they be having people on there, and they do all these. Oh yeah, I use this and this, like, this piece of equipment I bought, and look what happened. And I lost this weight, I gained this weight, I built this muscle up, I've toned this, I got my abs right, I got my butt lifted up, perky, all these different things. And they promise you, oh yeah, be sure you'll lose 5 pounds in the first month guaranteed. And they want to sell you, obviously they're selling you. But it's a couple things I want to hit on about that. And which brings me to the expectations part of it. One, uh, there's people that, if you have, they're obviously trying to make money, try to sell their product. A lot of those people, and this is from inside trading. I mean, I've been a part of this process as far as not myself doing it. I know people that have, and I know some of how the industry is and was. I don't know. I don't know if probably, I'm sure it's still going on now. But what a lot of times when you see a lot of these like these infomercials, and I'm gonna focus most on the weight part of it. They will pick somebody who's already in shape, and one or two things they usually do, depending on what the product is. You don't see here too much with equipment itself, mostly with like supplements and different things like that. But with the equipment, you will hear people they'll go pick somebody. Maybe you're a bodybuilder and you're competitor and you're in a contest, and or you're just someone that's in real good shape. And if you even notice, like a lot of sometimes now, they're just using like athletes. Like there's equipment with LeBron James and Serena Williams, and people that are fit and active and healthy. So what they do though is they portray like some kind of way they're trying to portray it as at least, well, this person got this way because of this. And and they have some commercial people that aren't like celebrities and stuff and athletes that say, "Oh, I did this, and this is what I use for that. This is what I use. This is how I got this." And you can any equipment that you may have, um, drop a comment, and we can talk about that equipment. But because there's so much out there. There's so much out there, and there's stuff. I mean, I can't even keep up. Uh, like every week there's like, oh, there's this, there's that. I've there's some new thing out. It's like a hula hoop with a ball in it. I'm not 100% on how it's supposed to work. I mean, obviously it's hula hoop and you're active, which is great. That's what you want to do. You want to be active, but you have to, they don't necessarily set realistic expectations. Like on their advertisement, they're saying, doing what is it, 30 minutes of this work is like the equivalent of a 2 mile run. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to be hula hooping your ass off, literally. In my opinion, I mean, this really feel like you ran the 2 miles because I can't hula hoop. I don't have the rhythm or the technique to get that hula hoop down myself. But if I can get the equivalent of a 2 mile run, not a walk, but a 2 mile run in a hula hoop, I might have to take that leap. I might have to start taking some lessons. So, any instructors out there, any classes you know about, I'll let your boy let me know because I'm anybody that really knows me. I'm not a runner. I don't Runner's not my that's not my feel. I don't really care for it. Not that I can't, like I can physically run 2 miles, but it's just for me, it's just boring. Again, so that's obviously not my suit. It's not my trait. So I don't choose to do that, and that's just my feel. But if you, um, but to set that expectation up and not and get that, get people thinking that they can, really develop. I mean, don't be wrong. This is activity, and and it is exercise. I mean, a lot of these things are exercises, but when you look at the equipment and you look at what it's promising you, you have to take a second and really get an understanding of what they're really trying to sell you and how realistic is that, and you know, set your own expectations on this stuff. One thing that a lot of the industries would do is they'll get somebody and they will be in shape. They'll take some pictures of them then or videos of them. Videos have more caption, more catch your eyes more, and you see the person's of the humanity side of the emotions. The picture is just a still frame, which obviously they say pictures worth 1,000 words. But I tell clients all the time, like shoot like a 30-second video of yourself throughout starting and throughout your journey, and just look at not just what you're saying, how you're saying it. What's your energy like? What's your enthusiasm? Um, what's your body language? And that tells a lot about you and where you are, or how you're feeling in that moment. So But they have them shoot some videos or take some pictures when they're in shape, and then they will have them, maybe it's a bodybuilder, they're about to start their off season. They'll tell them, hey, they do your off season, and if they bulk up, get kind of chunky or a little bit overweight, you know, and then have you take pictures or videos then, and then we reverse it basically and make it so that you're thinking this was the before and after. When sometimes in actuality it is they do the after and then they do the before. But obviously the person that promotes it like that will obviously get monetary uh, exchange for it. But the thing you got to look out for again is that's false advertising. I mean, of course you don't know that, and average person can't sit there and say, "Oh, prove that." Like, "Oh, this is what they did." I mean, this is how they do it. They can't really prove it. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying it to say that the equipment is bad equipment or this, that, and the other. But I'm saying that sometimes they advertise like that to get you juiced, to get you hyped up. You're like, "Oh wow, look at that! That person did that in 6 months," and then you turned around and you do it. You have it for 8, 9 months, and you might have some real small gains. So what do you end up doing? You end up tossing it or giving it away or just letting it go and retire in the corner in the attic somewhere and collect some dust. So you got to understand this going in, but that's again where it goes to getting those expectations and for yourself and within yourself, and maybe seeking some guidance, some professional tips or information from a professional, or even not just taking the advertiser's word, but taking, maybe look at the comments. A lot of times, nowadays, everyone comments about something there's a piece of equipment out, there's a advertisement about something, and people have comments about the product. But don't just look at the good ones, look at the average ones and then also the negative ones, and kind of see what they're saying about the products as they do them, at what happened in their journey, because that's going to really tell the story. Because obviously the companies are biased, so the companies are going to tell you, "Oh, this is great. This is the newest exercise of the millennium, and guaranteed to get this, and guaranteed to get these results and that." I mean, I just always remember like different things. I'm just gonna like the shake weight is one of them that was always hysterical to me, because you got the chest and you got a 6 pack from holding the thing and shaking it. Like, come on, man! Like, for real now? Are you serious?
I fell for it. I ain't gonna lie. AG the dad, yes, I fell for it. Only at a yard sale. I wasn't gonna pay full price. I saw it at a yard sale. I said, "Ooh, shaker." And I said, "Oh, no, that's not fatherly like." So I gave it to my girl, and my girl started doing it, and she was like, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the fun." Oh yeah, and like 10 pounds later, because she was doing it all the time for me. But I'm just saying.
Right. But I mean, honestly, there's some equipment that makes absolutely no sense. Like, if you can look up some bad exercise equipment or weight loss equipment, and there's some that didn't work at all. Then there's some that do work, but again, you don't want to grab a piece of equipment and expect that, oh well, these ThoroBands are going to uh, get my thighs all nice and toned and my butt lifted and my chest, and I'm going to look like I can step on a bodybuilding stage in 6 months. Like, no, I mean it can definitely help. Obviously, all the most of the exercise equipment and the application of it done right is going to help you to hinder or build results and have effect. But don't think that you can go from somebody who looked like, look at the name, who was it?
Somebody small?
No, or small or big. I'm trying to think of like a celebrity that they.
Everybody knows JJ Walker.
JJ Walker.
Good times. Dynamite! Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna go from J.J. Walker to looking like Jay Cutler, on the thorough bands or on a shake weight, of course, or the hula hoops. Um, so really, you need to tailor your expectations. Like this is a stepping stone, or this is a beginning block, or this is a piece. Because it can have effect depending on the person. Like another one, oh my gosh, there's the little pedal thing that it's just pedals
On the
and it's
floor.
on the floor, and it's like and you're doing what exactly? Like you're going to build what from that? Like so, like if you're a person that has like neuropathy or a person that is really sedentary or has problems, like, can't have really weak legs or can't hold yourself up on your own, it can be benefits to this. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely. But do not think that you're going to sit there and go to work and set your little thing and slide it in there under your desk and just get the pedaling like you're riding like the wind, like the song, and thinking that, oh yeah, that's going to be the ticket for me to lift my butt up. That's going to be the ticket for me to lose 3 inches off my waist. Because it's not realistic.
Hmm. I have to believe that. I have to believe that. Man,
Any other equipment that you tried out?
that I don't think work. Yes, I got one. AG the Dad Special. This is one that I tried. Ooh, and I looked at it. I said, yes, it's gonna work. But a little backstory behind it before I tell you. So I went to a casino out here in Sacramento. I'm not gonna say the name because they're not sponsors, so I'm not gonna. If you need a sponsor out there here in Sacramento, should talk to Subjay's AG the Dad. More than happy to speak about you. But anyway, and I'll take just a free room for me to be able to come out there and gamble on a weekend, not a weekday though. Anyway, we went to the pool on a Saturday, and they were trying to bring like a pool party atmosphere like they have in Vegas, and I don't know, it was cracking. It was cracking. Me and another friend of mine that looked like me, and we were both yeah. I was probably about 30 pounds lighter than this. Yeah, I know you can't imagine it. Anyway, um, me and him were both about the same weight, which is about 30 pounds lighter than this. And I'm thinking, ooh, it's going to be on and cracking. And as soon as I started scoping the scenery, I realized that everybody had six pack abs, beach abs. And I said, uh oh, I win. Next year, I'm coming here and I'm going to have it. And AG is a dad, really not having a whole lot of time to do anything because you're busy taking care of kids. Um, I ordered that little ab shocker
Oh
thing
my
where it
god!
makes you go.
Oh no!
Oh man, I put it on. I was like, ooh, ooh, man, that shit's working. It's working. It's working. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel nothing after 15 minutes. So I said, you know what? I'm doing it for a whole hour.
Oh
I did
my
that stuff for
goodness!
an hour.
Oh my
When I was
goodness!
done, I felt the tingle. You know what the tingle came from? The little tingling cream they give you to rub on your
Oh
belly.
my goodness!
So yeah, can I get a refund? That shit don't work. That shit don't work.
They say is 15 minutes is the equivalent of a full body workout,
Oh
a
my god.
full workout session. So
Now,
I remember those
now
commercials.
it
Oh my
might
goodness!
work if you wear that and then you put one of those sweatsuits over it and sit in a sauna with that little sweat belt on top underneath all that. Then maybe it'll work. Doubt it, but you know.
Yeah, you also got to drop medicine balls on your stomach, so you'll be laying down in the sauna while you're doing all this. And I don't know if you get six packs, but you'll get something. I don't know what you'll get. You might get a rash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. So, what other things that I've tried that I know don't work? You know what don't work? I ain't even gonna lie, it don't work. At least it don't work for me. Lifting weights. I'm just fucking with you. It's April. April Fools! Shit Talking Sundays, because every day
Right.
is Shit Talking
Like, wait, what?
Sundays. So yeah, if you want to get in shape, you want to gain weight, you definitely have to first. I don't care what anybody says. Um, you are not going to gain or lose if you don't have the proper mind state. That is, if anything, if somebody said, what would be your one suggestion for somebody? For me, it would be mind state. Because if your mind state isn't ready to be in the gym and committed, you're going to fail. You're going to quit. You're going to be a quitter.
I say mind moves muscle.
Yep.
So if you don't get this going, you're not going to get these levers going.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you have to have a mindset, and you have, because the mindset is going to. I mean, the mindset is everything. It starts there. Like I said, you got to get yourself mentally ready to get up and get your ass to the gym, or to go to the garage, wherever you have your equipment, wherever you're going to exercise, the studio, wherever you go.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get there, you're gonna have to get that mindset to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to start and get this workout in. It's gonna be a good workout. I'm gonna, whatever energy I have, I'm gonna empty the tank. So we talked about I talk about all the time the intensity. So even whenever, I don't care, you can have the best top notch equipment there is in the world. Whatever piece of equipment you bought, whatever machine you bought, if you don't have the right intensity, if you don't train hard enough, if you don't push yourself hard enough, if you don't apply yourself, and it starts again mentally, like AG just said, then it's only going to get you so far. It's like, if anybody's done a spin class, drop us a line, let us know if you've done a spin class before, and then if you've done a spin class, crappy music. It is the worst. Like it doesn't matter how hyped up the trainer is. If the music is trash, if it doesn't pick you up, it's a failed experiment. And vice versa. You can have some really good music, and you can have an instructor that's just like, okay, guys, let's go. We're gonna pedal. We're gonna pedal right now. Okay, let's work out. Okay, pedal everybody. Okay, we're gonna pick it up in 5. Pick it up. Let's go. Or they're just not in the moment, because you're a different trainer. That's a whole different atmosphere. You have to be one of those. You got to be like a coach. You're coaching people, and then you're also. I mean, those people are crazy cycle people, cyclers. Seriously, because those people are. They're also getting on the bike, and they're doing. I mean, they're pushing hard too, and they're talking on the microphone, and they're getting off, and they're running around, and they're giving you motivation. I mean, kudos to all of them. I mean, they are phenomenal. Um, and I know a little bit what it takes to get into to put that together, as far as getting the music together and having to have trying to find the right songs and then the right cadences. And I mean, you have to put in a little work in order to be, and then you have to bring that energy. And even when you're tired, like, you have to be like just psycho on it. So kudos to them for all they do. So yeah, that ain't me. I mean, I take a class, but I couldn't lead a class. They are different.
I took a uh, something boot camp, some type of fitness boot camp at the Time Gym.
Mm-hmm.
Hourglass Gym or whatever you want to. I'm not saying the name because I ain't getting no sponsorship.
Right.
I ain't getting no
Right.
sponsorship. But anyway, yeah, that place is
Different. It's different. It's different. So I mean, yeah. Let's see. Equipment. Let me see. I'm trying to think. There was one more that was mentioned to me. Uh, what is it called? We're gonna see if you remember this one. The little ab roller thing, the one that it lays on the ground, and it's just like it looks like a race, like you're doing, like, you remember the little RC games. They had little race tracks, a custom track. Yep, and you're just rocking.
That don't work. I used to do 1,000 of those a day.
Yeah.
For 30 days, and I don't know. I don't know about that one because look, ladies and gentlemen, AG the dad. I'm gonna have to debate this one. So
Challenge.
when I need everybody out there to go get those little ab rockers. I think that's what they're called. And I better get some money from this ab rocker. I'm letting you know. Anyway, or get the. You know what? Forget that. Get the off brand. They got them off brand generic ones. Get those, but the version of that. Anyway, um, my challenge to myself was 300 of those sit ups every day for 30 days. And after 30 days, I did it, and I was like, this is pretty easy. So I challenged myself. I did 1,000 of those every day for
Oh
30
my God.
days. And let me tell you, my abs decreased. Now, they probably didn't decrease as much as they probably would have if I would have did the ab things properly, if they weren't properly, because according to them, that one is ergonomically correct for you to be uh, exercising your exoskeleton.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So if there's anybody out there that has a before and after, please email it to AG the Dad at Shit Talking Sundays, and I will be more than happy to show the beast that there's proof that people do. Um, yeah.
Yeah. I also want to make the challenge out. If you are one of those people, put in. I want you to put in a couple things. I want you to put in how many sets you had to do, how many reps you had to do, how long did it take you each time, each workout, each ab session, and what do you do for a living to have all that damn time to do 300 to 1,000 crunches in a day, every day? That's a lot of damn crunches. I don't have the right capital to allot me that time to sit there and do that. So I want to know what you're doing.
Well, me, AG the Dad, I'm in beast mode when I do anything. I'm all in. As a wise ragtime custom arts, graphic, and design Buddha master once said to me, AG, one must move at the speed of thought.
There you go.
So, if you're exercising your mind to make you move at the speed of thought, you're definitely going to win and motivate yourself to get out there and do it. Speed of thought.
Okay. Receive. So yes, if anybody knows anything about those, please send us an update information. We would love to hear what you did and how it worked out. I'm
Absolutely.
not saying that you can't get any results. Even on I said even on the shake weight, there's results to be had depending on what are the expectations that you have for this equipment, and what kind of results are you looking for? Again, you can get results if done right and done the right intensity. But what do you have to do to get there? Maybe 1,000 sit-ups. What do you have to do to get there? You may have to pedal for your full 8-hour shift. Well, you may have to snap a few bands because you wore them out because you're just nonstop cracking and banging and tightening and loosening those bands. It's just finding out these equipments, really seeing what are they supposed to do and how they're supposed to work. That is the key, and not what they say, but what does it realistically do. And that's where it comes to, like I said, asking somebody that may be in the know when it comes to fitness and exercise and how the body works, uh, your muscles, your motor learning, your movement patterns, how that works is will be key. So that way, maybe it'll save you a couple dollars, so you can drop a couple on AG the Dad over here at Shit Talking Sundays to keep us going, and keep us blowing up, and let us become this worldwide global thing that we're trying to spread like a pandemic on. You know what I mean?
But if you need one-on-one session, ladies and guys, the ladies, if you need a fitness instructor, and fellas, if you need a fitness instructor and you can get buff like this, so you couldn't get the ladies too. Call him direct. Don't bother me after 10 p.m. And that's West Coast time, with anything. I don't care. But after 10 p.m., you can call that number. Matter of fact, you know what? AG the Dad gives you the permission to call that anytime you want, and you can ask him if he will give you a training session, or at least give you a consultation. So I mean, tell him AG sent you, so that he knows that this is actually working. You can also, if you're a little shy, because I know some of you are. Some of you reached out to me so that I could reach out to him for questions. Look, I'm giving you emails of his address so that you could reach out to him, tell him the email so he can see some future stuff. Not that I care, because I do. I care about every one of my fans. So, Team Fitness Major, .com or fitnessmajor@gmail.com. You can reach him. Like I said, this is his after hours hotline and during business hours hotline slash uh, direct cell phone line to his hip. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, call it now. Call it right now. If the phone ring, we will pick it up and we will talk to you today. You know what? If you don't believe him, well, believe me. You can call that number, 912-486-5010, and I'll answer that phone. That's the hotline. AG's Dad direct hotline number. If you got a show idea, question, or concern. And remember, me, AG the Dad, I'm not certified as a trainer, um, but he is. So remember, change begins with you. But back to our regularly scheduled programming of Shit Talking Sundays, Fitness Tip of the Week. Anything else you want to tell us?
Um, I know what AG just said. Please know hours are from 8 to 8, 7 days a week.
So just we didn't talk about that. So I just assumed that it was okay to because business operates 24 hours, 7 days a week, and I'm used to going to that hourglass place that operates on those same hours. So
There's no swiper here.
hey man, you know what? Hey, that just means you might have to work it out with something else. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We look shit talking Sundays because every day is shit talking Sundays, and I'm just talking some shit because it's positive, and I just want to see people become healthy and wealthy and
Absolutely.
wise.
Absolutely. So again, if you guys have any other equipment that we might not have touched on, because again, I'm not advertising for any of them either. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I'm not trying to give a promotion to anybody specifically about their equipment, unless they want to, have me on the infomercials, the commercials, showing off what I do, showing off my guns, all that fun stuff.
Sponsor.
Check me out.
Private gym,
got the number.
sponsor. We'll talk about you. We'll talk to you. We may even do a podcast from your location once a week, just to do the podcast there, or at least once a month.
Definitely do a podcast there.
Once a month, yes.
I hit the line.
Hit the line. You guys have it. This is direct to the Beast, and that's 410-1950. Easy number to remember. 50s was a real good year for everybody but me. I wasn't here. But anyway.
Yeah, we missed the boat.
We missed the boat, but it's okay. From what I heard, it wasn't cool anyway. But hey, just remember, 1950, 410-1950. That will get you the Beast. And this will get you the hotline, 912-486-5010. And we will reach out and I'll connect you with him.
Absolutely. Again, change begins with you, everybody. And again, if you, this is an interactive program, so drop a line or tune in, call in, text in, whatever you need to do. Text me, text AG if you have a question, any of that. And don't forget to go back and listen to the other shows because there's great content on here, not just with my show, but with all the shows on Shit Talking Sundays. But all you have to do is go back You know where we are nowadays. This ain't where you have to you once one and done, like you miss out. It's only live. You can catch the archives. Come on, y'all can get on here and show this man some love and represent and really get some great knowledge at the same time.
I appreciate it, man, but this ain't about me. This is about them, and this is about you uh, getting your message out there. But since you're on that, I want to thank I want to thank me. I want to thank me for putting this on here. Shit Talking Sundays. I want to thank me, AG the dad, for taking the time out to to want to speak to y'all. I want to thank me
Right.
because without me, I can't change, and without you, you can't motivate me to keep making these positive changes. So remember, change begins with you. You definitely need to try to do positive things, man. Stay active because when you retire to the chair, I like to say that they're gonna carry you on a stretcher eventually if you stay there too long. So even if you do an office job, man, find a way to put in 30 minutes, at least 3 times a week. That's what my doctor says. At minimum 3 days a week, you need to work out. So
Let's go.
oh, and one last thing. If anybody has like the mud run or one of those crazy things, especially if you want to run the marathon or something, man, I'm sure is down to sponsor you and pay for your your ticket as long as you run with my logo and his logo on there. Mine on the if you're slow, I want mine on the front. If you're fast, I want mine on the back. Okay, I'm just saying. So, Shit Talking Sundays, every day Shit Talking Sundays. This is the Beast. Thanks for having us in person. Yes, I'm sorry we started late. Not my fault. But man, all
It goes with the journey, peaks and valleys. Some days everything doesn't work out fine, but you keep pushing through it and persevering, and you'll make it happen. That's what it's about.
All right, everybody. I'm AG the Dad, Vince the Beast. Shit Talking Sunday Fitness Tip of the Week. Check us out every Tuesday at 6. I mean, every Wednesday at 6:30. Tuesdays we have MS Warrior at 6, and on Sundays we have the morning service at 9:30 with Pastor Phil. We got a couple other little programs that are getting ready to come out. I won't speak on them yet until we have them fully developed. But I think you're gonna like what's coming. All right. Peace.